celebration to man instead of celebration to God, to show God, hey, whatever you can do, we can do better. What
we need to do is make clear what we need to do, and for my argument, because you are very knowledgeable on the Bible, and I will give you that. You can know that Bible from front to back. Now, I can't take that away from you. You spent time learning it, and I got to give you credit for that. I don't know the Bible like that. I don't. I really don't. I know a couple of key points out of the Bible, ones that relates to history, and the ones that actually, because that's what I've been disproving. The one that, like the birth of Jesus and going to Eden, all that kind of stuff.
Tell you to check out, right?
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. But so the Bible to me is not real. And let me ask you this right here: do you think that Jonah?
How you feel about that?
Well, let me ask you this: do you think that Jonah stayed in the well of the mouth of that well for 3 days?
Do I think that Jonah stayed in the mouth of the well for 3 days?
Yeah.
I got a better one for that for you. I'm gonna answer it, but I want to give you something to go along with it. I like that question. During the resurrection, God says that He will call to life the people that were lost at sea, in the heavens, on the earth, underneath the earth. Now, I say that what you just asked me, that's a big yes to that. Now, do you believe that people that got blew up, body parts everywhere, do you think that God has the power to bring them back to life?
No, I don't. But if you believe Jonah, you said yes to, you believe Jonah lived in that well.
Because I can help you see some things that you can't see clear right now. But if you get with me, if you take a little time and get with me, I can help clear up some of them scales you got over your eyes. I truly can if you got a little time.
You know what, man, you've been jabs at me the whole while you've been talking, but it's all good. I'm not going to do that. Stop. Check this out. You said yes. You think that Jonah lived in the well of that, in the mouth of that well, right, for 3 days?
If the Bible says he did, I know he did.
You know Jonah lived in the well of that mouth for 3 days, and this is what I'm saying to you, sir.
I know he did.
That and act like that is physically impossible. There is no way a man can live in a well for 3 days. It is not possible. So that tells me that your line of thinking is not logical. Okay. You're not even thinking about how physically can this happen. What you're saying is some mythical powers caused this whale to do whatever he did. Jonah stayed alive in the mouth of this whale for whatever magical powers and it's just not possible, sir. There is no way. So that disproves. I'm gonna tell you a story like that. Okay, let me finish. A story like that in the Bible disproves that whole book. So why would they mislead a whole culture with these stories? And like the young lady was, let me finish, and I'll let you talk. Like the young lady was saying last week, these stories are plagiarized. These stories was written way before the Bible existed, and they was plagiarized over and over and over again by different cultures. What we don't do as slave descendants in America, what we don't do as black Americans, is we don't research no further than what we've been told. And what you've been told, sir, is this book. And you didn't look no further than this book. You've been told this book is the truth, and you believe it. So I can't fault you for not knowing that these stories already exist before the Bible came to be.
Now you're a human being just like me. So you telling me everything, your mama and your daddy, I don't know how you grew up, but whoever protected you, you saying everything they said do, you did? You were perfect?
I'm saying whenever they told, let me tell you, my granddaddy would preach it for 30 years. My uncle was a preacher for 30 years.
I just want this
Listen to me. I went to church every damn Sunday. I got up and went to church every Sunday, and I did what I was supposed to do as a little Christian boy. But what happened to me is when I become an adult, I started questioning everything. I questioned shit that made logical sense to me. And that's the only thing that happened to me. So I believed them when they told me that Bible was real. I believed them that they said that Jesus is going to come back one day. I believed everything that they said about that Bible.
Well, sir, you kind of got off the track with me. I'm trying to make a point that nobody on earth, do you believe that anybody on earth is perfect?
Of course not.
Now, why would you say of course not if the Bible is a lie? Because that's the introduction of the Bible, how human beings fell from perfection. So why would you believe there's nobody on earth?
There's nobody that's perfect. Perfection is something that we achieve, that we try to strive to reach, but no, nobody's perfect.
Now that's crazy, man, that you say that, because here you is saying how much of a myth this book is. Here I hear you quoting from this book. It's like you read it all.
I'm not quoting from the book. I'm quoting from humanity. Let me tell you something. All of these stories and all of these things came from humanity. They did not come out of that book. When we could not write and read, listen to me, and this is very important. It's going to be key to your argument. When we could not write and read, when we could not read and write, we did not know what to do. Man didn't have nothing but each other. So what did we do? We worshiped the earth. We worship the sun. We worship the moon. We personified the stars in the heavens. That's where you get the zodiac signs from. That's why there's a Pisces. Pisces is directly related to Jesus. Jesus was a fisherman. All of that stuff go together, sir. So you, no, whenever you say that I say something, wait a minute, let me finish. You say that wait a minute, hold on. Whenever you say I'm saying something that quoting out the book, no, I'm not quoting out of the book. I'm quoting humanity. Go ahead.
Okay. But when I came at you with some humanity stuff, you told me I was going to the book, bruh.
I don't know what you mean when you said.
I'm gonna put it like this. If you think that we're having this conversation out of coincidence, you don't even have I don't mean no offense to you, just like you didn't mean no offense when you called me a hypocrite. If you think that we're having this conversation that it's by coincidence, that it wasn't already pre-planned for you to hear and never be able to, now that you hearing what I'm telling you right now, then your outlook on life is about where it's at, just believing what another man tell you.